Okay, so we're here at BX Falls, and Priscilla here and her buddy are gonna start doing the video log things, and it's BX Falls Trail, and looks like they redid this whole trail. So this is for people on YouTube that want some hiking areas in the Okanagan and want to know what they're getting into. So this trail used to be really rough. It looks like they've brought a bobcat in here and fixed it all up, and about half a kilometer down to the falls. And anything else you want to add?
Not really.
Oh no, she's gonna do a video log, and yet she's camera shy. So that's just great. So, and my batteries are going low, so we're trying out this DJI Action Cam, shooting in 4K 30 frames a second, and we want to know what the picture is going to be like, and we'll try some slow motion down as we get closer to the creek, and we'll turn it off for now. So we're a little further down the trail. It's oh, I don't want to get these guys on camera. They might be camera shy. And it's a pretty good hike up and down, and there's other trails that lead off. I don't know if you can see that or not, but goes down above the falls, and that's just a little lookout thing there. And you can see over the edge here, it's quite a ways down. And from what we understand, they put all new stairs in here, and looks like they're kind of in the process of just finishing building it right now. But it's a nice little hike down here, and I'm going to turn the camera off while we hazardous conditions, do not enter, trail under construction. So it kind of looks like we can't go down there, so that's not going to work unless we just walk around it. So do not enter. So obviously they've taken the railings away from the sides, and the bottom part of it looks kind of cool. It looks like they've done a lot of work here. I don't know if you can see down there or not, but when you do get down to the falls, I know there's a second way down there.
That way goes.
Yeah, you take the falls trail. So I guess we'll have to just give that a shot and see how that works out. So I'm going to turn this thing off for now, and I'm going to go see where the trail goes. We did find another way around, and this is the old trail that goes down, and I don't know, it's pretty wet down here. I gotta watch out that I don't ski down here, and it looks like they did some building on here. It's kind of cool. And so while we go down here, I'm gonna put my put the camera away, because this is pretty steep and slippery. So we'll start filming again at the bottom. And now from over here, from up here, you can see the falls over there, and quite a ways down, probably 100 feet straight down. And kind of cool how these trees just cling to the top of this cliff. But that's the trail we came down, and we're gonna go down here and just see how far we get without busting our necks. So we made it down, and that's where we just climbed down. And the guy fishing down here, and so the other way will be much nicer and probably not quite as steep when it's finished, but looks like they've done a bunch of clearing it out for forest fires, and that's the creek. So it's not a bad little hike. Took us maybe 10 minutes to get down here, and the creek's not really flowing very much right now, but there's a trail over on the other side. I think it actually goes up to the falls, so we might go check that out in a little while. But let me just check out what's down here, and that's quite a ways that trail comes down through the trees there. So, and if you come down here hiking, you have to watch out. This ground is all cedar twigs and mud and slippery, and it's actually pretty dark down here, but It's all cedar trees, really damp. So it's kind of cool. So we're going to see where this trail goes now. We'll record in a few more minutes. Looks like they've cut a whole bunch of cedar trees down. Probably that one, you can see it was rotten on the inside. There's the stump. And let me just see where this trail goes. And then we'll record when we find something else that's cool. Even bears, because I forgot the bear spray. Which is kind of cool. But I don't think you see bears down here too often. So, okay, I'm going to turn it off. So we made it further down the trail here, and this trail goes all the way back to Vernon. And but we're not going to keep going because it's about, I think it's about 5 kilometers down. And it's a worthwhile little hike down here. There's BX Creek, and it goes all the way back to the falls, which is a couple of 100 meters back up there. But there's the trail, and I don't think we'll continue down here. It's going to start getting dark pretty quick. So it's about 4:30 now, and I think it goes dark at about 7:30. So I'm going to hike all the way back up. But yeah, certainly nice down here. And so for anybody coming down here, you just drive up Silver Star Road for about 6 kilometers, turn off on Tillicum Road and just follow it, and you'll see the parking lot. We'll take some video of the parking lot when we get back there, and we'll shoot some more video along the way back. So, but this trail keeps going all the way down the canyon and ends up at, I believe it ends up at BX Park. One of these days maybe we'll do a whole video headed down that way. And so we're going to shut the camera down now for a couple minutes while we hike back up the stairway, and we'll do some more video from up top, and then we'll show you the parking lot where you park. And like I said, this is the first of a bunch of hiking videos that the wife and a friend of hers want to do, and so they'll be showing different trails that you can hike on around the Okanagan Valley. And we're going to try and put up one a week, and see how they do. And I think they're going to try and get some corporate sponsors and stuff for hiking gear and stuff like that. And yeah, it's kind of cool down here. So hope you enjoy this video. And this is probably one of the least interesting places to go to. Even though it's nice down here, it's family friendly. You can bring your kids down here. Families hike down here all the time. There are places that are a little slippery and a little steep, especially these trails going back up here. And but when we get back to the staircase that comes down into the canyon here, we'll record some more video for you. Okay. Okay, so we're heading back up the trail now, and the ground is pretty wet and slippery here. We just tried some slow-mo stuff, so we're gonna throw that on there and head back up the trail here. I think you got everything. Yep. Right, and as you can see, it's pretty rocky, and all of these tree roots are pretty slippery here. But what does this thing say we got for? So these DJI action cams are kind of cool little cams. I'd recommend getting the aluminum protective case for it, like what we've got, and a 52mm threaded filter on the front. And we switched it over to HDR mode, high dynamic range, just because it's so dark down here. And oh crap, that's is that where we came down?
You scared
So
me.
didn't hear him coming.
I
We're
did,
gonna-
and I thought it was a bear.
We're gonna film this guy jogging up the trail, and no, he ain't jogging no more. It's pretty steep, so as you can see. But we're gonna video from the top of this, and yeah, that goes up. Whoever built this did a really good job. But we can get from here up to the falls, but we really don't feel like walking through the creek, and the other trail is closed off because it's under construction. So we're gonna shut the video down while we hike up this part here. I didn't bring the body harness, so we'll film again at the top. So I think we're still on HDR. So we decided to film a little bit from the first level. There's this little place here where you can stop and rest, and it still goes up quite a ways. Yeah, there's a little built-in bench here. So we'll just go up. My God, these stairs are steep. So either that or I'm just out of shape. Yeah, so we got this little bench that's well, maybe an eighth of the way up, and oh, how the hell did he get down there?
He went down the closed trail.
Guy just came up here. He must have gone down the closed trail. Yeah, I don't think they're supposed to do that, but he jogged all the way up here, and then somehow went down the creek. So
Well, you climbed
that's
half a
kind
flight
of cool.
stairs.
So while I climbed 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 stairs, and he went all the way up 300 stairs and all the way down the other 300 stairs and all the way down here. That's kind of cool. But there's a little wider angle view. We've got it on HDR, so it's a little brighter than what it actually is down here. It's actually pretty dark, but as soon as we get up top, we'll give you some more information on how to get here and length of the trail, and Priscilla here is going to look it up on her phone. There's no phone service down here, so another good point of interest. If you bring your cell phone, you have yourself an accident, you're not going to be able to phone anybody. You're going to have to send somebody up the trail. So okay, and shut this off again, and we'll film again from the top of the trail. So you're trying to what? Trying to get the website to load?
Yeah, this
So that we can give people some information. There's another trail goes through there. So we managed to hike it up the stairs, and it's either really steep or I'm out of shape, which is more likely the answer. So Priscilla here is trying to get some information on this trail. Just the whole idea of putting these videos together is to give people information on what to expect when they come hiking out here in these different areas. So this once again is the BX Falls Trail, one of the two. The other one is closed off, and it's a nice little hike. It's about 5-6 kilometers out of Vernon, British Columbia, which is just north of Kelowna. It's about 260 miles from Vancouver. So we'll finish up with this when we get back to the you've got the information now. Okay, so Priscilla here is going to tell you all about the trail, but she's going to read it from her cell phone because her memory is shot.
It's not shot.
So
Okay, so you access the trail from Tillicum Road. The trail is a one-way trail, so it leads down 3.7 kilometers to the end of onto Lower Silver Star Road. So you either have to hike back or get somebody to drive you back to your vehicle. And it's about a 1 to 1.5 hour hike. And the trail, if you actually go further down, it has bridges that will crisscross over the creek in different spots. And yeah,
okay, so
that's all I got.
I guess that's her spiel. I guess that's all she found on the internet about this trail.
In about 2 minutes.
So in about 2 minutes. So yeah, it's a nice little Saturday hike. I think today's Saturday, the 14th of The hell month are we in?
September.
Yeah, don't fall off the edge there, because that's really steep down. You slip and
sandals
go for
are
a tumble.
not
It's
recommended.
about 100 feet straight down. I have no idea what's holding these trees to the side of the cliff, but if you bring kids down here, I would definitely recommend you hang on to their hands. So especially
With good footwear.
little toddlers, wear good footwear. This ground is kind of a clay mixture with a lot of tree roots, and it's really slippery. And like an idiot, I wore sandals. Probably not smart, but I already gashed my foot already on one tree stump. You can see the blood coming out of it. And so yeah, good footwear is a must, so you're not leaving blood along the trail like I am. And you actually pass a little kids playground park here, but I don't think there's any access from the trail. I think this is somebody's private house, so it does go past some private residences, their backyards, which is kind of cool. And like I said, I've never. Oh, there's a good shot. You can actually see the falls from here. You can see down through the trees there, I think. You can see the other trail where they're rebuilding the other trail as well. And but we're not going to go down there. So it's September 14th, 2019. So if you're watching this within, I'd say, a week of now, you're going to find this little sign here that says "Do not enter." And we're just going to go a little bit past it here and just see exactly what they're doing. And yeah, it looks like they're putting up all new handrails, and you can see all the new handrails at the bottom. And it's probably a good 200 feet down, probably 80 meters maybe. And it winds that way and it winds back this way, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little switchbacks in it. And I'm guessing this will be finished before winter. And so we're gonna obey the sign that they put up so that we don't get in trouble. And we're actually not gonna go down that part right now. So give us some feedback on what you think of the idea of doing these. Now that we can see where they're putting concrete blocks on the corners to anchor the trail down. So the road, the main trail coming in is probably a couple hundred meters from the vehicle parking lot on Tillicum Road. And as you can see, they've obviously had a bobcat, and they've brought pea gravel in here, which is really nice. And well, we got another lookout down here. Let's just go see what's down here, and if I can get over these rocks without busting. Oh, does it loop around?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to go down and
You can walk
and
around a different
oh
way.
yeah, this one doesn't have tree stumps and boulders across it, so we'll go down this little trail here. I should have shut the camera off because this part's probably really boring. And yeah, just a little lookout down here. See if I can cut my other foot on some rocks here. And just a little lookout. And they've got it boarded off so that I guess they don't want you going close to the edge, because it's probably a good 100 feet straight down. And there is actually a trail that goes around this one, which is maybe where that jogger came. And it kind of wiggles down, so maybe one day when we're above the falls here, so we're only maybe 30 feet above the creek at this point, and then it goes over the falls, and the falls drop about 50 meters. So it's nice. You can see where the creek is undercutting the rocks over there, and the whole geology in this area is all glacial till on top of volcanic rock that was formed, from what I understand, around 25 million years ago. This was all volcanic, and would have been a lot different than it is now. And I believe this canyon's around 25 million years old. It's probably gouged out quite a bit the last time the glaciers came through here that melted 5,000 years ago. And so we're heading back up to the main trail here, and it's a good thing to catch your foot on. Somebody's put an iron spike right in the middle of the trail for people to trip over. That's probably not good. So And so, how you doing? So as you can see, there's families come hiking down here, jogging past, and Tillicum Chalet Airbnb. That's what it is, Tillicum Valley Airbnb. So if you're from out of town, there's a place for you to stay. So the trail's kind of up and down here, but we'll turn this off till we get back to parking lot, save some battery. So there you have it. That's the BX trail, and we made it down there and back in about maybe half an hour if you don't stop. And that's a nice little walk. So this is it for this video. We're gonna edit it together and piece it together. There's Tillicum Road, and it just comes in the parking lot here. And there's only one other truck, and I think that's that hiker we saw, or the jogger. But this is what to look for, BX Falls Trail. And we'll post some more information about it a little later on. Maybe just do it as a voiceover on the video or something. Who knows? But that's BX Trail, and thanks for watching.